So my whole wood chopping thing has changed a little bit. Still have the chainsaw, but now I got an axe. It's quite old and the branding is right there. Although I can't remember the brand name of it, but I was told that it's a really good axe. Although there's a little bit of an overstrike there. This happens when you overstrike the axe. Sometimes when you get a little bit keen, you might go like this. And then you get some damage. What you need to do is get something like this. This is called an Overstrike Protector. So we need to attach this little bad boy here. To get it on, first, we need to boil it for a couple of minutes. Make it extra soft and squishy. So I'm gonna go and do that. While we're waiting for that to boil, we might as well do some work. Good. So all of this wood has come from a neighbor who just lives around the corner. And they had a jacaranda tree that came down during those, was it Cyclone Alfred? So this wood's been sitting around for a couple of months, but when you open it up, the center of it is still cold to the touch. So I've got it baking out in the sun, hoping that it's gonna dry out soon. The wood will still burn, it just won't burn as efficiently and as hot. So the drier the wood, the better the burn and the hotter the fire. Some more examples of the Overstrike. I'm a bit of an amateur. I'm not exactly Thorin Bradley, even though I have half his name. Or maybe he has half of mine. So far, I've chopped up all of this wood over here. I'll show you. There's all this stuff over here. There's all this stuff down here, and then all of this over here. But I got all that, I got all that, and then I got to filter through that. I got all of that. Wait, then there's that. Crazy thing is, there's even more, and they're bigger logs, which is why I bought the log splitter, and why I need an Overstrike Protector. He's in there having a boil, hoping that it'll soften up so I can slide it onto the axe. And that way I'm not gonna be a complete amateur and bust up the axe handle. All right, fresh out of the boil. Apparently this should be easy. Ah, that is hot. Ah, there we go. That's actually not too bad. Now we can test it out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this in one chop, but I'm gonna be less tentative now that I've got an Overstrike. So let's just see what happens when I give it all. A peyote. This is such good exercise. Love that I had an Overstrike Protector for that. One more, right there. Peyote. This is actually really cathartic. I'm in front of the laptop all morning, not wanting to do things. I thought, I'll just come out here and just chop some wood for 5 minutes. It feels so much better. Still don't want to do the emails, but you know, that's why you have an Overstrike Protector.